Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are around the world. And welcome to Power Up.
Woo-hoo!
We are so excited. I think so excited. I always say we're so excited, but we are ridiculously excited today about today's Power Up because it is going to be, I think the way Mama G phrased it was more than epic.
More than.
Because we have got one of the speakers of speakers speaking for us tonight. But before we introduce him, I'll let Mama G introduce the panel.
Good evening, everybody. How are you? Big love to all the Facebook family. Remember Mama G's rules. Hashtag live if you're watching us now. A hashtag replay if you're coming back later. And please don't forget the love. We want your hearts. Now, let's introduce the panel. We have Carol McFarlane.
Hi, everyone.
We have our Dragonfly Queen, Paula Middleton.
Hi.
We have Daryl Gorman. And we have the wonderful Stay Up 24 hours, go to all the dooms, Miss Mamuda Hill.
Hiya. Who needs sleep?
Nice cheating.
Stacey, I can't contain the excitement. I am about to blow a gasket. Do the honours, girl.
As long as you're not blowing a gasket anywhere near our beautiful Lamborghini, I think
Hey. No.
And on that note, I would like to introduce the amazing, on my chicken list, but I got him anyway, Mr. Boss Mode himself, Danny Seguinal.
Boss mode!
Yes. Well, thank you very much for having me here on your show. I feel this is like Oprah 2.0 or something. Right? It's like being on Oprah. I'm happy to be here. Mama G, Stacey, Carol, Mamuda. Man, I see her all the time. She's always on my live. Paula Middleton, Dara Gorb. Thank you very much for having me on your show. I feel special. Hold on, let me fix my hair. I gotta make sure I'm good.
Yeah, you're looking fine.
Like my mom would say, you gotta look proper when you're surrounded by queens, right? By queens.
Amen.
So, I gotta look proper. Well, thank you for having me on your show. Listen, as you can see, I'm in Mexico. Most of you probably have seen I've been in Mexico for the past, I think I'm at day 27 or day 28. Right. Blessings upon blessings. I brought my mother with me. She's already discussing with me. She's trying to negotiate. Like, Danny, you really got to go back? I mean, why? Don't you make some money? I'm like, yes, but I mean, the cars at the airport, that costs money, right? We got things we got to sort out. Are you forgetting? She's like, let's just stay here, right? Let's just stay here. So I'm so happy that I've been blessed in this industry. But before being able to be here in Mexico, and I'm standing still. I'm not gonna keep you guys on because when you don't move in Mexico, there's a thing called mosquitoes. So that's why you always gotta run to the pool or you gotta run to the ocean. So right now I'm gonna stand still for you guys, but I gotta go soon. All right. So before being blessed in this industry, I failed, and that's what I want to share with you guys. Something I failed miserably. Like most of you are gonna watch this slide, you're gonna be like, okay, this guy brought us down and then he brought us up. But I have to say the truth. Okay, a lot of people don't say the truth. A lot of people you see them walking around like Mr. Big Shot. Look at me, I'm making money, this and that. I have success. They have bestseller books, but they always forget the beginning. We all started with zero, with nothing, right? We all started with nothing. Just the same way doctors. They weren't always doctors. Doctors had to go to school. And we forget the amount of years they spent in school. We forget the amount of the time that they work for free. I worked in the hospital for the past 20 years, and I've seen students, right, med students, doing 16-hour shifts, sometimes 20 hours. I don't even know how they pull that off. And they make zero, nothing. But they have the promise of once they're done doing their time, right, they're going to have a good salary. Most of us, when we look at doctors, we're like, yeah, we could be a doctor, but you know what? I don't like blood. We check ourselves out, right? Some people are afraid of blood. They're like, I can't be a doctor, right? So depending on what the opportunity is, sometimes we just check ourselves up. But who here, right? Raise your hand. Would you like to have the doctor's salary? Would you like to make $300,000 a year? Would that be good? Would that be okay? You know, yeah, 300,000. That's good. But when we think about it, we're like, okay, how many years is that? Man, I didn't even like high school. You want me to stay there for how long? How many years? Oh man, I didn't like 2, 3 girlfriends back in high school. And if I go to become a doctor, it's gonna cost me money. And if I don't like someone, that's money in the toilet. No, I can't do all that, right? But we forget that it's the same thing that we're doing in network marketing, right? We start with nothing and we have to suffer. We have to pay the price, right? We have to spend hours upon hours sharing, talking to people, and we get nothing in return. We don't get paid for the time for what we do off camera. What we do right now, we're doing it live. It's free. Facebook not paying us. It's gonna be shared all over the world. People are gonna get inspired. We get nothing, no money. But why do we do it? Because it's practice. We're sharing. We're paying the dues. So when I looked at network marketing, when I first got started, my uncle messaged me. He's like, Danny, do you want to make some money? I said, I'm in. I didn't even know what he was talking about. He said, do you want to make some money? I said, I'm in. Because I knew right now the money I was making was with a job. And I didn't like that. To me, it was not enough, right? So he said, we're going to make some money. I'm like, okay. And he introduced me to a company where we sold water. Okay, we were selling water. And because I was newbie, I didn't know if it was going to be hard. I didn't know that I needed marketing. I need to convince people that tap water wasn't as good as the bottled water, right? I didn't think about the challenges. All I knew is that we were going to make some money. So I didn't think about, oh, are people going to like being shipped cases of bottles of water? I have to make them, I have to do videos or let them know, like, drink this water. Do you feel the oxygen? Do you feel better? Do you feel more healthy? Right? I didn't know that people are going to want proof that it worked. But I said yes because I wanted the money. Most of us, we do network marketing. We want to make some friends, but that's a side note. We want to meet new people. That's a side note. We want to change your life. That's a side note. The main thing is money. We want what's gonna give it. It's the bling bling. It's this, right? We have to be honest. It's this. We ain't trying to do network marketing for nothing, for free, right? All those times, the hours that we spend, we want something in return eventually. It doesn't matter when, but we want to return from it. So I said yes to my uncle. We tried one thing. My first experience is that he left me. He left me hanging. That's family. That's blood. Some of you are gonna have girlfriends, right? Best friends. They're gonna introduce you to something, and next thing you know, you're gonna look in your back office. You're gonna look like, oh, she gone. Why is she promoting this stuff? I thought we were promoting chocolate, and now what happened? What happened, Brenda? You don't like me no more, Brenda? Right? She just leaves you behind. But me, I had my own uncle, my own flesh and blood that just left me hanging. So I'm like, okay, I guess I have to keep doing this business by myself. And then he calls me back a couple months later with another opportunity. I still want the money, right? I still want the money. So what do I say? Yes, yes, okay. And I say, okay, don't leave me hanging this time, right, uncle? Right, we're family, strike one, but and guess what happened again? He left me hanging again. And now, you know what I did? Mom, you gotta talk to your brother. They're saying right. Your brother, he ain't cool. I mean, we're supposed to be blood. Right? I told my mom, what's wrong with your brother? That I didn't want to tell you, but back in Haiti, he was kind of special. Right? She didn't want to put down her brother, but he left me hanging again. But then guess what? I tried the company, I tried to do some things. Things don't really work out. I don't make no money. But I remember going to a meeting, right? Most of us, we're all going to those meetings. I know in 2020, there's been no meetings, right? COVID, right? No meetings. But before 2020, it was a hotel, it was a hotel lobby, it was the basement of a church, right? It was someone's house. You show up, someone calls you, can you come to my house? You show up, there's 10 cars. You're like, why is there so many people here? What's going on? The house on fire? What's happening? And you walk in, everybody's like, welcome, welcome. Everybody's your new friend. You're like, who are you? Brenda, who are these people, right? By the way, there's no Brenda on the live right now? Okay, because I'm gonna bash Brenda right now. Okay, so you walk in, Brenda's there, and then there's carrots, there's chips, there's wine. You're like, okay, this might be interesting. Okay, what's happening? And then someone in front, they get introduced. You're like, I think this smells like a cult. I don't know. I have a feeling It might be a cult. I don't know. This is kind of funny. Everybody's happy. I saw a movie on Netflix. It looks like this, right? But you start listening to the information. You're like, oh, this is interesting. And at the end, so the person in front says, who's in? Who wants to change your life? I do. And then everybody starts raising their hand. And you don't want to feel bad. You're like, well, I guess I'm out of $500 now. I guess I wasn't prepared, but I got a credit card, but I don't want to be but those are the experience. But I remember telling myself, okay, you know what? The guy in front, the guy that's speaking, I saw his car outside. Okay. He didn't get that for free. He must have worked. He did something. He's doing meetings like this and got him that car. I want that car. So I guess eventually I'll be doing meetings just like this. I don't care. I want it. And then I say, you know what? My situation is different from others. How many of you have been to a meeting or an event and the story was always the same? You couldn't really relate, but you were empowered. You were like, oh, this is a good story, but it wasn't you. For example, I lost my pickup truck. My wife left me. My dog left me. I slept in my car, and now I'm rich. And you're like, I live in my mama's house. I ain't sleeping in no car. I didn't lose my pickup truck. I don't like pickups. I have a Toyota. I have a car, right? You listen to the speaker, and you can't relate. You can only relate to the pain that he lost or he wanted more. But the story, you're like, nah, I need this, but you really needed this, right? And every time you go to an event, you hear something like that, and you're like, but that's not me. So me, I was in the crowd, and I'm like, wow, this guy made it, and he had to walk, what, was it 10 miles instead, 20 miles for gas? Man, okay. That's not my situation. So I felt I was ahead. I thought I was ahead of all these people. I said, man, I have a roof over my head. My mama feeds me. I'm a lonely child. I'm spoiled. I got Jordans, right? I have a part-time job. Okay. I'm going to kill it. I'm going to crush this. Watch me go, right? So, and then I'm like, wait a minute, all these people, that's the first thing that came to my mind. All these people around me, they're all going to become future millionaires. They all want to make 6 figures, 7. They all want what I want. They want the money. They want to succeed. So if I surround myself with all these people, right? And one day, I don't know, maybe I want to own a hotel. I got big dreams. I want to own a resort, right? I want to do real estate. I want to have different streams of income. But what if all these people were on my team and we all made lots of money and then we could invest together? They're going to trust me because they're on my team. We build a network together. That could be powerful. Okay, I don't have to look to the bank. I don't have to go ask an investor I don't know, that I don't trust. I can trust these people because they were in the trenches with me. Right. So that was my image in my head. I said, okay, you know what? Network marketing is going to give me money. It's going to give me a network, and I'm going to do big things. So I said, okay, I'm all in. Now, failure, right? Because now, step number 1, friends, right? Because they didn't tell me, Danny, your friends are going to say no. I didn't get the book. I didn't know about Eric Worre, GoPro. I didn't know about that dude. Back then, there ain't no GoPro. I didn't know him. I was in Canada. I was in a country. I didn't know that. Internet, meaning network, free speech and free knowledge. I wasn't all that. I was just like, okay, how do we do this? So talk to some friends. Friends are like, man, you're crazy. How much is it to sign up? $200. Oh no, man. I'm gonna buy some Nike. I'm going shopping. I'm taking my girlfriend to the movies. She's gonna buy a bottle of wine. It's gonna be expensive. None of my friends wanted to join. None of them. It was rejection. Okay. I felt like, those people when they go out and they knock on doors to try to sell you internet or something, and the doors just slams, or the young ladies selling cookies. They're like, no bueno. I'm Mexican now. No bueno, right? And I was like, man, no, everybody say no to me. Everybody say no. Okay. And then I started thinking. I said, okay, if all my friends are gonna say no, family, they're gonna just ditch me because my uncle, I got a bad experience. How am I gonna make money? But then I started thinking, how does McDonald's make money? How does Starbucks make money? How does all these other companies make money if they don't have their friends and family buying their service or products? It's the people, right? It's randoms. So the minute that clicked in my head, I said, okay, you know what? F friends, right? F them. I don't need them. I'm going to put them on my list. They're going to be on my list. They're going to cheer me later on, but right now I don't need them. I gotta go. I use it as an excuse. I gotta go build it, and then they will come. Fields of Dream. You guys remember that movie, Fields of Dream? Build it, and then it will come. Build it. And the dude's like, okay, I'm gonna cut the corn. I'm gonna build a field right here. The wife is like, oh man, you're crazy, but I don't work, so I gotta stay with you, right? Remember that movie? The dude built a diamond baseball, build it and they will come. That's what I thought. I said, I'll build it and they will come. So I failed. I failed and then I failed, but I still went to events. Why? Why did I go to events? Because I needed that power up. I needed that confidence that I'm not the only dude. I'm not Jesus, okay, trying to share with people that God exists. I'm like, man, he had it bad. He had it bad. I love hearing Todd Strand when he speaks, right? He always brings a reference, with the Bible. And I'm like, man, I don't need to go to church. I got Todd Strand. Okay, so, I think when I think about the reference, I'm like, man, he had it bad. He had it bad. Imagine me and him. Just imagine for a second. And you try to share something, and everybody's against you and all that stuff. And then I'm like, we don't have it that bad. But I figured, okay, I'm going to go out there. I'm going to share. And people said no. But when you go to an event, and then you look on your left, and you got Mama G, like, hey, Mama G, how you doing? How you doing, Peachy? How you doing? You're looking good. Like, oh, yeah, thank you. You're looking good, too. And then the guy in front is just telling you guys, hey, give yourself a hug. You're like, a hug? Okay, come here. Turn around, rub your shoulders. You do all these exercise. It puts yourself outside of your comfort zone. And you're like, man, I'm not crazy. They're crazy too. We're a bunch of crazy people together wanting to change our life. Look at all these crazy people. God damn, there's a lot of crazy people in here. How many people are we? 3,000 people? 3,000 crazy people. Damn. Right? And then you take pictures. Bow, bow, bow. And then you take pictures with people that are earning money. Right? And you just want them to sprinkle on you, right? You're like, hey, come over here. Can you take a picture with me? Yeah. Yeah, one day will be just like you. Yeah, just like you. Yeah. Take a selfie, cheese. Right? And then you take that picture home, and every time you're down, you look at the picture. Yeah, look at that. Could you believe he makes $1 million a month? Shit. That guy right there. Yeah, I know him. Well, I don't know him, but I mean, like, we took a picture together, right? So we need that. We need to surround ourselves by people that make it to remind us that we're not crazy, right? We need that. So I try, I fail, I try, I fail, I try, I fail. Then I'm like, okay, Rocky Balboa. I saw that this week. I did a Zoom with my team and I talked about Rocky Balboa. I said, what do we remember from that movie? You guys saw Rocky? Everybody saw Rocky, right? Everybody saw Rocky, right? So I'm thinking about, why did we cheer that movie? I mean, he didn't win, right? He didn't win. We watched the movie for 2 hours. The guy got beat up the whole time, right? The guy was a bum, we don't relate to him. We didn't relate to him. I'm just nothing sexy about that movie. And then he gets in the ring, you're like, oh man, you're gonna get his butt whooped. Look, oh man, look at Apollo Creed. Creed's gonna, oh, he's gonna get his butt. And then we're watching it, and then we're like, oh, Rocky goes down. Okay, wait, oh, he gets back up. Oh, damn, he tough. Oh, he back, he tough. Oh, Rocky goes back down. I knew it. I knew he was gonna go back down. Wait a minute, is he getting back up again? Man, that's a tough mother. Damn, he getting back up. Now I would never get back up after that one. Did you see that? Apollo just went bam. His eye almost popped out. And dude gets back up. Wow. And then every time he kept getting back up, then you're like, all right, that's a bad man right there. Right? Then you start speaking Jamaican. Oh, bad man. Oh, bad man. Hey, put $50 on the bad man for me, man. Hey, man. Yo, man, put the bet on the bad man. Yo, he bad man. You know he's Jamaican, huh? He half black. He Italian. He half black. Right? And we cheer. Subconsciously, we're cheering, not because he was failing, because he kept getting back up. That's why we're cheering. We see ourselves. We're like, yo, I was put down. I was let go of my job. I lost a friend. People said no to me. I did not make money yet. It's been 6 months, but I'm still here. So we cheer. We see people getting down, but we always celebrate. And that's why he has a statue, by the way. You don't see a statue of Apollo Creed, right? You see a statue of Rocky. Apollo was a champ, but you see a statue of Rocky because he's an emblem, right, of getting back up. So once that clicked in my head, I said, okay, this is part of my book. This is one day I'm gonna have a book. I'm not gonna write it because I don't like writing. I mean, I suck at it. I didn't even like going to school. But I'm gonna pay somebody. I'm gonna make sure that my company makes me enough money so I could pay someone to write my book. I'm gonna be like Michael Jordan, that thing that he did on Netflix. He's just like this speaking. Cut. No, I didn't like that one. Say that again. Okay, I'm the greatest of all time. No, I didn't say that right. Cut, cut, cut. Do that again. Take two, take two. I'm gonna be just like Michael Jordan, and right, I'm gonna pay someone to film me, write my book, and all that good stuff. But it's part of my story. So for all you networkers out there, for all you guys that are trying to change your life, all your failures right now is part of your story. That's what's making you. You need that because if you came from 0 to 100, people are gonna be like, "Oh, okay, you what? Your daddy was rich or something? What? You paid people to like? What would you do?" Well, I just became rich. But what did you do before? I don't know. I can't tell you. Right? We don't want that. It doesn't exist. Everybody started with nothing. We look at all the rich people out there. All the rich people out there. They all started with zero. That's my message for you guys. We all started at zero. So we look at people that are winning. That's great. But they started just like me and you. They started with nothing. They tried multiple things. I tried multiple things. And right now, what's making me successful is looking at everything that failed before and looking what other people tried to do. And I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna do it for me, right? For my team, it's network marketing. For my team, I'm gonna be available because I didn't have an upline that was available. For my team, I won't sleep. 4 o'clock in the morning, message me. I'm gonna be there. For my team, I'm gonna be the Energizer Bunny because I didn't have an Energizer Bunny. I never had someone that was like, go, go, go. I'd be like, man, that guy, I didn't have that. So that's why I'm that person, right? I didn't have someone that's like everything. I don't like negativity. Like for me, I'm like Superman. I'm like it's like kryptonite. I don't like negativity, right? Someone's like, oh, Danny, guess what? Not here, not here. I can't hear you. Blah 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 blah. I can't hear you. Blah blah. I can't hear you. You're gonna mess up my flow. You're gonna mess up my my zen. I can't deal with you right now. I can't deal with you, right? I can't deal with you. No, but then I just want to tell you something. I saw. No. It's not gonna help me. How's that gonna help me in my business? You telling me something negative? It's not gonna help me. I can't. So I'm like that. Even in a relationship, right? I give you guys a relationship tip since we're like on an Oprah show, right? Instead of having an argument in the kitchen, right, where you can't escape and you're trying to eat and your food's getting cold, say, you know what, honey? You know what, husband? You want to discuss something? You know, it's a little bit negative. You want to talk? Let's go in the shower. That's right. Let's go in the shower. Because in the shower, you take off all your clothes. Oh, Mama, you liking that, right? You go in the shower, you take off all your clothes, right? You're butt naked, right? I can say that on Facebook, right? You're butt naked. You're in the shower, and you're like, okay, talk to me, honey. What's up? What's wrong? What's up? You upset? What happened? What happened today? What happened? You know what I mean? You know, we could talk about that later. You know what I mean? We can talk about right now. I just wanted to tell you, you know, you forgot to wake me up. I was late for work, but you know, don't worry about all that. I mean, let's just wash it all off, and you know what I mean? It's the best place. It's the best place. You wash it, you get out of the shower, you get dressed, and it's gone. You left it in the shower, right? So me, outside the shower, you can't talk negative to me. And since I can't go in the shower with all my peoples, right? I can't have all my network in the shower with me. We can't discuss problems. We just can't. We can't go in the shower together. Right? But I keep my network positive and I'm just working on it. And I'm sharing what I've been through, all my failures. I said, we need to get back up. I share my failure. I try to be, and it's really important, right? It's really important to create that community. Everybody has their own network. It is network marketing. You create your own network. So when you see someone do something over there, don't worry, you're not going to run out of people. You're not going to run out. You're looking for people like you. You're looking for people that are going to connect with Stacey, connect with Carol, connect with Mama G, right? You guys have a different flow, right? You guys have a different aura. You're going to attract those people. You can't attract all these people, all these different clans all over the world. Sports. Last thing I'm going to say about this, sports, okay? There's always two teams. Isn't that right? There's always two teams, right? In sports. What? There's Team Red, Team Blue, Team Alpha, Team, whatever. There's always two teams. And guess what? The crowd that's watching, are they all cheering for one side or it's split? It could be a small group cheering for the blue team. It could be really small. But if they're small, they're even more united. Ooh. If they're small, they're like, man, it's only us 10 against all of them? Like David and Goliath? Yeah, that's okay. Right? They're even stronger. But there's always two teams, right? So because there's always two teams, you're not gonna be able to get everybody. There's some people that are gonna be on my team, they're gonna be on your team. You're not gonna get everybody. So you're trying to get people that are gonna be on your team, right? And you're gonna create the culture behind it for your team. and then you're gonna build. And as you get bigger and bigger and bigger and attract people, then this comes in, and then you could do what you want when you want, right? And then you're already planning. Okay, I'm gonna get the ranks, and after I get the ranks, with that money, I'm gonna have my book. I have other plans. We all have other plans. This is just a tool. Network marketing is the tool. It's the train. Right? Right? We just got on the train and we're on the way to collect. We're securing the bag at every stop. We're securing the bag, right? And with that money, we do everything we want to do. My why is to give back to my mother. That's why we're here in Mexico. My credit card's getting charged every single day. I don't even know how many bowls of fruits that she ate so far. I mean, that's expensive. I mean, I'm looking for Walmart, but man, my mom's like, Danny, what's the avocado? You got any more avocado? No, man, I gotta go to the store. Yeah, go get that. I know you get paid every Friday. But it's all good. It's all good. So that's my beast. I could talk to you guys. What time is it? And I could talk forever. So hopefully I'll be blessed. I'll be blessed to get back on this show one day, because Stacey messaged me, said, yeah, I can't, I mean, and I can't have you this week. I mean, I can't have you next month. I mean, where are you gonna? I'm gonna have you in January. We're a small show, we're a small network, but we got peoples, right? I mean, we got people before you. So let me know. Are you gonna be in Mexico? Okay, go on with your bad self. But yeah, we can't have you until the 20th. Yeah, is that okay with you, Mr. Steguino? Is that okay with you? So I was like, the 20th. Okay, well, holla at me a week before. I'll see what's up. But
and that's exactly how it went as well.
No, that's the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth too. Hey, that's exactly how it went. We ain't lying right now.
Oh, Danny, I can't believe you let the cat out the bag even about that. You are too much. You are too much. You definitely earned your name, Mr. Boss Mode. We love you. We love you.
That was amazing. Thank you so much, Danny.
Oh,
Anybody's got any quick questions, we can take two. We're over time, so we can take two questions. Anyone? Paula, go ahead.
Really simple one. Hey, Danny, that's blown my mind. I'm crying with laughter. You are amazing. But when you're, it can be a bit of a hard slog networking, and you have down days. So when you're having a down day, what is that thing that picked you up? One thing.
Wow. Okay.
I know that you don't do negativity much, so it might not be a thing for you, but some of us might have a bit of a down time,
It's funny. There's two things I'll say about this. Number one, I had a partner that messaged me today. She said, Danny, can you put a video or a message in our group so whenever we don't have you on the live, we could just listen to? I thought that was pretty powerful. So for you guys, ask Stacey, Mama G, any of you that's good at motivating people, have them record, right? Just a quick speech, 2-3 minutes, so that way you guys have it handy. Because sometimes, Mama G might not be available, right? Or Stacey might not be available, or Carol might not be available. But if you have something recorded that you could listen real quick, that's very powerful. So I did that for someone today. But for me personally, right, I know, I remember this one guy told me, when I'm happy, when I feel good, I look at my bank account, right? And when I'm sad, I look at my bank account, right? To remind me that I need to go to work, right? To remind me that I need to go to work. But me, really, it's my why, right? I go back, it's the basic. I know it sounds redundant because so many people say it, but it's your why. It has to be powerful, right? It has, because every day you still go to work. I mean, you still got to pay the bills. What we're doing right now is extra. Nobody here lives on the street and you're like, oh, I'm going to do network marketing tomorrow, right? We already got life. We got kids, we have life, we have roof over our head, we have food. And then we're doing this as an extra to get more, to get in a better situation. So for me, when I'm having a bad day, I'm like, okay, then today's not good. Today, everything's just going wrong. But what's my why? Why am I doing it? Why am I putting up with this? Why am I rocky? Why did I get, boom, that hit really hard? Why? Like, what is it? And I'm like, okay, because I know I deserve better. They're not better than me, right? He's not taller, right? He's not bigger. He's not stronger. Who are they? Sometimes you look at other people like, why her, not me? Why her, not me? What did she do that was so special that me right now, I can't get off the block? And I'll say this because I was saying it on a video today. If someone would have told you, remember this, right? Oh, hold on. Paula, remember this. If someone would have told you before you join your company, right? If the deal was this, that was the deal. The deal was not pay your fee, start promoting and make money. The deal was you're going to talk to 10,000 people. 10,000. Okay? Minimum. Until you reach 10,000, you're going to make $0. So it's up to you. You could do it in a year, 2 years, 3 years. But you got to talk to 10,000. 10,000 people must watch your video. 10,000 people must be on a three-way chat, whatever it is. But you got to talk to 10,000. And if you do, we guarantee it. We can't put it on contract, but we guarantee that you'll have success. What would you have said? Okay. You like the opportunity. You probably be like, oh my God, this is crazy, 10,000. But if you like the product, the service, or whatever it is, you're like, okay, well, I mean, okay, I just got to get to 10,000. That's the same speech they told you when you went to school. After you do your 4 years, you'll get your diploma. After 4 years, you can't get it in one. You can't get it in 6 months. It's after 4 years. You're like, oh man, 4 years. I just did little school for 4 or 5. Oh my God, I gotta do another 4 in high school. But you had to do it. You had to do it. So our business, that's what it's actions plus time. We're willing to do the action. We just hate the time. We hate the time. We're scared of the time. The time's just too long. And because the time has a question mark and there's no date, we're even more disgusted. We're like, okay, when is it? Because, I mean, for all you mothers out there, right? If they would have told you to have a baby, we don't know how long it takes, how long you're going to have that baby in your belly. You'd be like, what? No, you're going to get pregnant. You're going to have a baby cooking in there, but we don't know when it's going to come out. You'd be like, what? What do you mean you don't know when it's going to come out? No. You got to tell me when's going to. I mean, I'm not going to have a belly with a baby cooking in there forever. It might take 4 years. 4 years. But I really want to have a child. I want him to look like his daddy. For 4 years. Damn, that's a long time. But because they tell you it's about 9 months, you're like, yeah, I mean, your husband, you okay with that? 9 months? You know, you're gonna do everything I say. You're gonna get me ice cream. You're gonna cook. You're gonna clean. What do you mean you're not gonna clean? Then we're not. No babies for you. No fun for you. No fun for you, right? Because we know it's 9 months. So in that we're marketing. Because we don't know how long it's going to take, that's what scares us. That's why when we're down and we want to get to where we want to get, we just don't know when it's going to take. But if we know it's going to, if you tell someone it's going to take you 10,000 names, 10,000 conversations, you're like, okay, conversation 1, conversation 2, I want to quit. Man, I can't quit. It said 10,000. Conversation 4, conversation 10,000, but I'll be rich, right? I mean, a better situation I am. Okay. You know, so remind yourself how long it's going to take. It's okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All the downs, all the failures, everything that's negative, it doesn't matter. You know you got to do your numbers. It's a numbers game, right? It's always has been a numbers game. And you're going to have people that are going to quit on you. It's okay. It's normal. I mean, my mom changed religion like 4 times. Right? Mama, I think I was Catholic at first. After I was what was it again? Pronto something. I don't know, man. A Jehovah's Witness. My mama, it's whatever she wants. Sometimes she's this, sometimes she's something else. I mean, she believes it's God and everything, but she switches. People switch. So you're gonna have people you're gonna work with, and they're gonna leave, and you're like, okay, but because you didn't stop, you always have new people. Do you think Amazon loses customers sometimes? Yes. Do you think people go to McDonald's and say, man, I'm tired of McDonald's. I'm going to Burger King right now. I'm tired of Starbucks. Let me go to this. People change all the time. So we can't get attached to people that join your team or go with you and then they leave. It's okay. It's process. It's the process. It's part of the whole game. So when you're down, remember your why. When you're down, remember your why. And remember you haven't reached your goal, and your goal was to talk to 10,000 people. And if it happens with 30, so be it. It happens faster. But if you put a ridiculous number and you work all the way there, you can't lose. Just can't lose.
Thank you. That is so valuable. Thank you, Danny. Thank you.
Okay, we're gonna have to cut it there, Stacey. So
you're gonna have to cut it because I'm about to charge. How do you do Google Pay? Google Pay. Should I send my link?
Any more, like it's gonna start charging us, you know?
Yeah. I'm gonna send you guys my Google, my PayPal, my
We'll
PayPal.
pay you in the shower.
Yeah, we'll leave that bit for Moot.
You need to put a description at the top. This live is only for 18 and over. We are not responsible of the content that's being said by Mr. Lamborghini. We are not responsible. I said we are not responsible.
Have a disclaimer.
Oh, we
You're
wanna say
brilliant, Danny.
thank you
Absolutely
so
brilliant.
much, Danny. Thank you so much. We appreciate all the time you've taken to spend with us this afternoon on a glorious afternoon in Mexico. We can't wait to see how many days you're actually going to spend. Go, Mama Seguano. Make him stay there for the rest of the year.
We'll
We're
meet
coming to
you
join
there,
you.
We'll meet you there.
Yes.
But not in the shower.
I'm waiting for you guys. I'm waiting for you guys every day. Every day I look in the sky. I'm waiting for a plane to come from the UK. I'm like, no, it's not them. It's not them. It's not them. I'm waiting.
Very soon, God willing. Stacey.
Don't worry, it will happen. It will happen. We are going to be meeting somewhere very exciting very soon. I can feel it coming. Thank you all so much for taking the time. Those of you in Facebook land, thank you for watching. Don't forget to do a hashtag replay if you are catching up. We want to thank the whole panel, as usual, for being so loyal and being on this Wednesday evening in the UK and in Ghana. And thank you, Mr. Boss Mode himself.
Boss mode, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And on that note, we're going to say goodbye. Power up, people.
Be kind to yourself.
Thank you.
Bye.